All right, everybody. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back on this Friday. Good to see everybody. Just give me a chat back. I'll see if everybody can hear okay. Welcome back. All right, good morning, everybody. Dennis, good to see you. Chuck, everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live, welcome back. Today is Friday. Friday. Guess what? Monday looks like it's going to be a slow day. Friday looks like it's going to be a slow day. You saw what happened today with the job reports that came out. Was not what they would expected, and market really is not going anywhere. We're down. We're up about 22 points. We're like hovering right at this number. Got a little bit of rally. You heard about what happened with the debt ceiling. They're gonna kick the can down the road until December or something like that. But we'll see how things work out. But other than that, I'm telling you, it's kind of crappy today. I told you this yesterday. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are the best days, of the year to trade. Tina's talking about, I'm so regret I did not buy CEI. We're going to talk about that stock too. You know what? That stock was one crazy stock. I mean, we did really well with that stock yesterday. It was a little bit of an overnight. The stock dropped all the way down to $1. It got hammered. This is why we like day trading. But yes, that CEI actually was one of the stocks that we traded yesterday. Actually, you could see it was all the way down to $1. Look at that. And what a nice rally, up almost over 100%, in a day. This is why people like day trading. This is why, everyone's like, well, do I trade this? Do I trade that? Listen, at the end of the day, you don't care what you trade. You don't want to know what you trade. You just want to make money. And this stock had some great news on the way up, had horrible news on the way down, and now it's going back up again. But this is a scalping stock. You got to be careful. Don't look at this stock being crazy. And also, for some of you who don't know this, for all my great Canadian friends, I know I might not see you on Monday. Happy Thanksgiving. All right. So what happened? What happened yesterday? So we all know about the CEI that was on the list. This PALT actually saved me yesterday. So this stock was my biggest winner, and believe it or not, I called it quits after this. So I bought this stock right here, and we saw some unbelievable volume going up, and I bought it right here at the high, right around here, around $8.29. I bought it, and the damn thing dropped all the way down to $7.80. I'm like, crap, did I just bought a chase? So, I was holding it for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I kind of felt a little bit more comfortable because I got a little bit of a Fausto flag, and then finally the stock went up. I sold it right at $9. Okay. Soon as I sold it, I was thinking about canceling it, and boom, the thing got halted, and it opened up all the way to 10.50. But this is the big thing. I would have lost money on that trade. I was this close to selling it, and I ended up holding it for a shake. And you know why I held it? One of the biggest mistakes that people make, because I didn't have that many shares of it like I would have traded it. Remember, when you do phase one with us, I know we have a lot of new students that came and joined, that are starting out, and it's like starting a new diet. It's like hard to get into it. It's like going to the gym. You're like, I don't know, can I compete with these people and whatever, or any hobby, like anything you want to do. If it's exercising, if it's going fishing, or a new hobby, like you feel like you don't know. But with the experience that we have here at CTU, this is what helps you to become a very good trader. The bad thing that I have, and this is why I was never a really big trader, I'm not embarrassed to say it, I'm too conservative. I don't like to take chances because, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and he told me he took a chance on the stock. He killed it. He made a lot of money on the stock. A lot of money. All right. And where he finished up at the end of the year? Negative. He lost it all. And because you know what happened? The worst thing that could happen to you in the beginning of starting trading is you make money. That's the worst thing that could happen to you, because you're like, oh, this is so easy. You know what I mean? And then when you start doing it, and you're like, here's somebody that wanted to make like, $100,000 a year, and he made $60,000 in like 2 weeks. He's like, oh my God, I'm gonna make like $3 million this year. Here's somebody came up from a job that he was making only $75,000 a year, and he's like, listen, I just want to replace my job. But this is what you got to be careful in the market. We're very, very conservative here. We'll be very, very careful. And unfortunately, with this stock right here, it wasn't a bad thing. I still made money. But let me tell you, for some of you that are in phase 3, this phase 3 that we did, when you want, some of you who missed it, go back and watch the video on it. If I didn't get out of some of these positions, and if I didn't have mother's instinct on the certain stocks how to trade, I would have got crushed on them. And let me tell you, I was literally a second away of a stock that tanked. Yeah, and yeah, there you go. I'll bring that up too. Thanks for bringing that up. That stock right there. Let me just show everybody because they probably don't know what I'm talking about. The MARPS. Thanks for sharing that, Norm. This stock right here. Let me just bring this up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Where are we? Right here. This stock right here. So we're watching the stock. It gapped up. It was at like $6. Had great pre-market trading. Went from 7. We thought it was going to break out right here. And then right there, right that split second at $8.17, within 1 minute, the thing just dropped. And look at that. It went all the way down to about $6.70. I mean, you're talking about $1.50 like that on 1,000 shares, $1,500. Do that every day. You're not going to last too long in this business. All right. So anyway, that was a fun little lesson to learn. I always like to talk about that. But and the CEI, I mean, that was another one. I mean, look at that thing. We made a killing on CEI. And you know what? Mother's instinct. Let's call it trader's instinct, right? I like to use mother's instinct because I look at my wife and she's like, I don't know, I got to call my son. Something's wrong. And I remember my mom used to do that all the time with me. And you know what? She was end up being right. And a lot of moms out there, you know what I'm talking about. So same thing, like as a trader, you had like trader's instinct and you just feel like you can't get greedy and cocky on these positions. Otherwise, you're going to blow up your account. Because remember, this is not Vegas. You're not looking to go for the weekend. You're looking to do this for the rest of your life. You got to make it slow and steady. Don't worry. You're going to hit home runs. You're just going to be in the right place at the right time. But anyway, that was a good stock. Another stock I want to bring up is Groom that we traded yesterday. That was a nice little move right there. That went from 450 to 650. Once again, look at that time zone right there. You don't have to make that much money, but right at 9:30, nice little move. Went from 470 in about an hour, went all the way to 630. You know, not bad for a day's pay. PED was also, the only thing I didn't like about PED, it was just so slow. You know what I mean? It was really, really slow. It was great for a beginner trader, but this is a stock that we traded 9:30. It ran from like $1.60 all the way to $2. Not bad, you know. For an hour and a half, the stock moves 40 cents. If you got half that on 1,000 shares, even if you bought 5,000 shares, you did pretty well. It's not bad, you know, for a day's pay. And you're done for the day. One last stock I want to bring up is the AEHR that we day traded yesterday too. This stock is obviously going back on my watch list. AEHR. Okay, so this one had a pretty nice move, went from 14 at 9:30, did a little bit of shake, went to 14.40, went to all the way up to about $15. Once again, look at the time on the mouse pad, everybody. This is the best time to trade right here. You know, you're done. You wait the first 5 minutes. You know, I'm bringing this up a lot because a lot of people have to realize how important it is that to something that was invented 25 years ago, you know, still works today. All right. Get your mouse pad, go to our website. Actually, we just sold out. I think we're getting a shipment in actually, but things are going to save you thousands. Actually, I don't know if anyone's any instructors, why don't you put the link up there so everybody knows where to buy one, because you need one. You definitely need a mouse pad, you know, to know the time when to do it. You got to always remind you where to get in, where to get out. All right, so what's moving this morning? A couple of stocks that are, listen, today's not going to be a good day. And don't, listen, it could change. It could change. Things could change all of a sudden out of the blue. Something could show up. And we've seen that happen, I think it was on Tuesday when we were trading, like me and Josh were talking, like it's going to be a crappy morning. And all of a sudden, you know, you get some of these stocks that just like traders are holding their trades. And then obviously you could see the order flow coming in. But a couple of stocks, CCXI is one of them I want to put on the watch list. So this stock took a huge hit. It was a $50 stock, got hammered all the way to about $9. And today it actually is up pretty substantial. Shockingly, the stock was at $20. This is pretty weird. Look at this. This thing had a huge slingshot, came all the way down to 12 and came right back down to 17. Right away, just looking at that thing, I'm telling you right now, you're talking about a category 4 stock. So unless you're one of the, you know, 6-7 figure traders in the trading room, stay away from it, please. You know, this thing is pretty volatile. I'll be careful of that one. But if you're an advanced trader, it's right up your alley. Stock is getting hammered right here. It's a pharmaceutical stock. We know how pharmaceutical stocks trade. They usually don't bounce. So, here's a $24 stock, went all the way down to 12, came back a little bit, it's hovering around the 16, down $8. Tell you, they don't come back. You know about CEI, BTBT, I'm going to throw back on the watch list. This thing, we've been doing really well the last couple of days with it. I know we had some new students that joined here, Cybertrade University, and said, my God, never saw a stock like that move before. And you know what? They became students just on that one stock on BTBT. So yeah, just be very careful. We don't like to focus on the past. We like to turn the page, always find something new. But sometimes these things lead into a swing trade. So, and sometimes, like the CEI, we've been trading. I told you, thing was really not doing too much, and all of a sudden they had that big pop. So we'll keep an eye on that one too. And then obviously the AEHR, which I just talked about earlier, the stock has done very, very well. Look at that long-term chart. It is just doing phenomenal. I mean, $2 stock, it's already 18, breaking all-time highs. It's exactly what you want as a swing trade, and also as a day trade. Just the only concern I have, tier sizes are very, very small, spreads a little big, and when you have that, it makes it very, very, you got to be very, very careful. Just don't trade too many shares about that. Regarding about that mouse pad, let me just give it to you guys so I can show you where it is. Let me go to CTU and put that link out there for you. So you guys, if you're interested in getting it, where is that thing? Trading room resources. Is it resources? They just built the whole new website. Yeah, there we go. Let me remove this. It's a new window. Yep, here we go. Yeah, right here, guys. Just, by the way, the clock is sold out, but we did get some mouse pads. So if you guys are interested, I'll put that out there for you. It's always cool to have some cool little tools right here for your trading. All right, anything I'm missing I did not call out? Anything else? Listen, it's Friday. Please be careful. Big weekend, Columbus Day, Thanksgiving Day for Canadian people. So I'm not expecting to be a lot of people going away. I'm going to be away too. I'm going to go upstate and reboot my brain, do some ride the quads, and with the family and stuff like that. So, but we'll still be open. Don't worry about that. It's got something about a special. It's got something about a special dividend. Which one you're talking about? Scott brought something up. Did anyone know about anything about the MIC? Let's see. Yeah, to me, this looks like a reverse stock split. I don't know what the story with this. I was going to bring it up earlier. I saw it earlier. I don't know. I don't know if this is a reverse stock split. This is what it looks like to me because I don't know what it looks like on Josh's screen, but it sure doesn't look good on my screen. So that's probably what that is. But usually they wouldn't do a reverse stock split at $40 stock. That's the only thing that doesn't make any sense. So we'll look into it and find out. I got to check the news. I did see it come up. All right, so everyone, let's get back and get ready. Listen, we'll be back here at 2:30 for the afternoon meeting for everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live, or you could always join us, like us, friend us. You can always do a trial, $9. If you don't like, we'll give you money back. Come and join us and see us do what we do all day. Cyber Group members, don't get too crazy today. Remember, try to focus on nickels and dimes. If you're in a home run, it just happens. But just always focus on taking that profit. You know how Friday is, and if you've been doing your journals and you've been reviewing every time you trade, you'll see how that works out for you. So be safe. And if I don't see you, enjoy your weekend and happy Thanksgiving to all my Canadian friends out there. We all love you. Bye, everyone. See you when the market opens up.